Channing Tatum just said that Avengers Doomsday has moments 50 times bigger than Blade and Deadpool and Wolverine. What? So of course, you give me a little bit of something to work with, I'm gonna figure out a way to make it something big, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give y'all 5 things that I think could happen in Avengers Doomsday that would be as big, or hell, even bigger than Blade returning in Deadpool and Wolverine. You know we gotta talk about it. Starting at number 5, I'm starting off strong because I have us getting some surprise deaths in Avengers Doomsday, starting with Loki, man. Honestly, this isn't really a surprise. I feel like everybody thinks that in order for this plot to further, Loki's gotta get off. It's that simple. I think the surprise is less when it's gonna happen because I do feel like he's getting off than Doomsday, but it's more of how it's gonna happen, you feel what I'm saying? Are they gonna do it to where they introduce a different multiversal Loki that's like got his own multiversal team, you feel what I'm saying, that's trying to save the multiverse in Secret Wars? Are they gonna do it to where Loki gets off and then that's when the battle world starts to happen, you feel what I'm saying? They have a couple of options they could do with Loki's death. He isn't the only person that's on the table for deaths, you feel what I'm saying? We could have Thor in there. Hell, I think someone that is definitely getting off is the OG X-Men. Whoever returns, I don't think they're making it to Doomsday, except Magneto, who I'll talk about in a little bit. And of course, the biggest one of them all, the actual multiverse. Yeah, I think the multiverse is kaputs. I think that thing is donezo at the end of this movie because, you know, we got to get Battle World somehow. Number 4, I'm going to roll with the Avengers of our MCU and the X-Men of the past meet up, and they do have an Avengers versus X-Men clash. And this has been in the making ever since the OG X-Men got introduced into this movie, in my opinion. I think we're going to have a point in time where some of, maybe the Fantastic Four ends up in the X-Men universe and some of them end up in ours. And eventually those universes are going to collide and cause an incursion, if you know what I'm saying. And they're going to think that we're going to try to murk them. We're gonna think the same thing, and we're gonna have a quick little fight. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think it's gonna be the main plotline in the movie because, like I've said before, I think Avengers vs. X-Men deserves to be its own movie. But for it to be like a little 5-minute, 6-minute scene where we get some cool action scenes, maybe Nightcrawler fighting Black Widow or something like that. Black Widow, she's dead. More like Yelena, I don't know. I can see them doing something really cool with that, and honestly, I think this is like a surefire thing that's gonna happen. Getting to hear the OG X-Men theme mixed in with the Marvel Avengers theme as they're boxing, ooh, I might be cooking with fish grease. Along those same lines, man, at some point in this movie, I think that Dr. Doom is going to be way too convincing. Y'all know he got that Convincer Hall of Fame, and he's going to convince Magneto and Namor to join his pursuit to end the multiverse and to create Battle World. I think he's gonna get some multiversal heroes who, I got a couple more in this video, you feel what I'm saying, who are all going to join together, band together to try to stop the MCU Avengers, the OG X-Men, the Fantastic Four, and probably more. I don't think they would just throw Namor in this movie just cause, you feel what I'm saying. I think he's gonna have a key part, which is why he was a part of the original announcement. I think his turn and Magneto's turn and hell, maybe even Doctor Strange's turn are gonna be huge points for the plot of this movie. Speaking of people that are going to be on Doctor Doom's Universal Evil variant team, the main, his sidekick, his main right-hand man has got to be Captain Hydra, Chris Evans. Hey, look! Hold on, let me move out the way. Kind of crazy about this nigga's crotch, but it is what it is. Look at how jacked this nigga is, though. You're telling me he isn't back in Captain America tip-top pristine shape? If you don't think that he's going to play Captain Hydra, and hell, maybe he even plays a version of Captain America in this movie too. Maybe the older version and that version gets offed, causing an incursion? Oh, I don't know, man. But just like I felt confident in the Avengers versus X-Men quick little face-off, I feel just as confident, if not more confident, that we're going to see Captain America pull up and he's going to be like, Hail Hydra. I might pay $10 just to see that scene. Hey man, I'm gonna keep it a band. I'm not here trying to change history, trying to rewrite waves, you feel what I'm saying? I think that number one of the craziest moments we're going to get in this movie that's damn near confirmed is Thanos getting his spine ripped out his goddamn body. And this point has been talked about enough to death. Literally, like Thanos. Yeah, man, those are 5 things that I think could be bigger than Blade showing up in Deadpool and Wolverine that could be in Avengers Doomsday. But I'm trying to see what y'all think in the comments down below, man, because I'm sure there's going to be way more moments than the 5 I named. You feel what I'm saying? So let's talk about it in the comments down below, man, because you know we got to talk about it. Simple.